Zahir on your mic, Zahir on your turntables. Lately, I've been thinking about how personal, how personal this thing we on, this path we on. How it's personal. How I constantly talk about the body. That's my one message is the body. And what comes up a lot is is the it's like the recipe or like the relationship I have between my body. It's literally like another person that I'm dealing with. And I kind of jumped a little bit into this on my How to Contact Me video about how I see my body as my spouse. And I talked a little bit somewhere along the lines of how you have to get out of the way of your body, and in the sense of it may be asking you for things that you may not necessarily like, just like if you were in a relationship with your child or a relationship with your sibling, or you're in a relationship or actually in a relationship with opposite sex or same sex if you into that. But you know what I mean by relationship, because that's how I look at my body. And I think that if people kind of had the same type of outlook towards their body, then it would make more sense on why you should get uncomfortable on purpose, or why you should allow yourself to be uncomfortable uh, for the sake of your partner, for the sake of your child. Uh, Here's one example I like to give because it's so relevant for today's age. Okay, so I don't have any children myself, but I watch a lot, and I plan on having children in the future. So I pay attention really closely to how kids react to how you interact with them, and how they act when you just give them a screen versus when you actually interact with them and you say hey, let's play, and you give them the toy, and you create this whole world where they're out there playing, and they have this creative mind because they're playing hide and go seek, and they have to come up with this or come up with that. It's a whole different dynamic when you actually play with the child versus here, take the screen, shut up. And applying that to purging or letting go, this whole process of detoxification, when you actually pay attention to your body and listen to the responses that is feeding back to you, um, then that's basically like playing with that child. It's getting to know that child. It's she likes this toy. I'm gonna, they like this sport. I'm gonna go out and show them how to play this sport, get more involved in the sport, get more experience in the sport. Because this child likes this sport. Your body likes this food. You like this food. A lot of stuff we don't even know. We don't know. It's not giving that kid the screen, giving that child, that little piece of entertainment and saying shut up, and not giving them the experience with that is like basically like, okay, what do I need to feed my body, and just shoving food in your body, and not really understanding the relationship you have with your body. You're gonna have to be uncomfortable. I hate the cold. I do not like the cold. But I purposely take cold showers. I purposely take ice baths. I purposely get into cold tubs when I'm at the sauna. That's what I end with, is the cold. I do not like the cold. But I know the importance of getting uncomfortable. I know the importance of pain, which that deserves a whole video in itself, which is kind of the same thing. Another example of that is we can just do basic relationships like I was talking about with your partner. We can't sit here and act like everything that we like our partner's gonna like. That's boring anyway. Nobody really wants to be in a relationship with their exact same self. I'm sure that'd be kind of boring. So this calls for the same type of a deal. You have to get out of yourself in order for the greater good as a collective. So, I know I'm rushing. I get my stuff done really quick. I get dressed really quick. It only takes me so much time to get ready and go. But chances are, the person I'm with, it's gonna take some time. It's gonna, you know, chances are, if you're a female, you're gonna take more time to get ready. This is just basic stuff that if you're not able to let that go, you're not gonna be able to enjoy the experience. And that's something as simple as just being patient uh, with your opposition, or shit, your child, your mother, your father. That just patience. And there's so much of dynamic with this. It just seeps into all parts of life when it comes to relationship. It's like the relationship I have with people, yeah, that's like the main point of this little video I'm making. But then I'm looking at, the relationship I'm having with everything. Of course the food, of course, the plants. And now it's like I'm looking at the bags that I'm bringing home. I'm looking at the trash that my family produces every week, and I'm like, this is a lot of waste. So things like that, the relationship I have with waste, with plastic, am I being a part of the destruction, or am I lessening the footprint? So this is just my mind state on relationships, and how I apply that to myself. Also, before I forget, I also want to show you my mind state on my friends internally, because I have relationships inside of my body. Like, my heart is the homie, my kidneys, my lungs. Like, I understand that when I'm on a fast, when I'm doing that water fast and I'm going crazy up here, and you want to give up, but then you think about your homies, you think about your friends, you think about the people that's actually working with you, the people that's in the grind for you. It's not a person, but it's my kidney, it's my lung. And I'm like, the only time they get time off is when I stop eating. That's the only time my kidney is actually like, okay, thank you. Now I'm just, filter water, that ain't even nothing. You know, um, there's something called a inner smile that we did in Jay English's class, in Honest Yoga's class, and it was something along the lines of, you look inside of yourself while you meditate, and you go inside, and it was something called a inner smile, and it's beautiful because I've heard this concept other places, but it just really hit me when I was there at the retreat. But this idea of smiling inward, and when I did that, the first few times, like, I'm like, yo, like, my body responds positively, and my smile, like, really can really change things up, even for me. Like, literally imagining myself smile at my organs, at my body. Like, I treat my body as like a separate entity, as I treat my organs, everything, like they're separate, like they're my friends. So I think that with that mind state, that's actually has helped me propel myself as far as I have, and that's one of the things that keep me going. But anyway, I'm not sure what I'm gonna call this little video right here, but I hope it helped you stretch out your perspective, open your perspective on a relationship of the body, because your body is amazing. It's the best piece of technology that you've ever seen. We just gotta learn how to use it. But Zahir on the mic, peace, love, all of that, the good with the bad, all of that. And I will be in Atlanta, Georgia, May 2nd to May 6th, and I'm doing a meet and greet at Piedmont Park. What's that? It's gonna be that Saturday, from 1 to 4, maybe 5, depending on how I'm feeling. Y'all might wear me out. But anyway, Zahir on the mic. Over and out.